Synergistic bot lane combos can give you a massive edge up on your opponent. By playing two champions who complement each other, it makes everything so much easier and truly amplifies your ability to carry games. For that reason, we're excited to share with you guys the 10 most broken bot lane duos for Season 12. Vayne is without a doubt one of the strongest ADCs, while Soraka is on top of the support meta. Generally, pairing up two champs who are best in their roles will lead to positive results, but when they also synergize so well, it's a whole other story. Two items onward, Vayne has the ability to completely take over. Adding Soraka to the mix turns an already strong hyper carry into the most deadly threat in the game. Not only does the enemy have to chew through Vayne's shield bow proc, but they have to deal with constant Soraka heals, which buys Vayne enough time to kite around and out DPS the opposing carries. Win condition with this duo is simple. Utilize Soraka's sustain to go even in lane, scale into your 2-item spike, and annihilate everything in sight from then on out. With a couple items, there is no other bot lane duo I would rather have on my team for Season 12. If you're looking for a duo that comes online earlier and can punish lane mistakes more heavily, then Lucian and Yuumi is a great one to consider. Lucian's mobility combined with Yuumi ultimate provides you with excellent catch power. You have the ability to instantly strike and take advantage of the opponent's mispositioning. Yuumi's speed boost and Lucian's E allows you to play extremely aggressive with an early edge. Lucian is already one of the strongest dueling marksmen, so when you throw Yuumi on top of him, there's so much potential. Your win condition is to look for aggressive picks when the enemy bot lane is split up. For example, if the enemy support walks over to Ward River and the opposing ADC does not back up, dash in and trade aggressively. It's all about catching the enemy off guard. With your sticking power and distance, you can make up very quickly. At level 6, look for Lucian to lead with ult to chunk the enemy out, and then dash in with Yuumi ultimate running to finish the target off. If early all-in plays and striking at level 2 is your bread and butter, then look into picking up Jhin and Maokai. Maokai point-and-click root from W, knockback from Q, and snare from ultimate offer a crazy strong chain CC combo. With Jhin's long-range follow-up from W and ultimate, you can play hyper-aggressive to pick the enemy off when they least expect it. What you want to focus on with the duo is pushing for the level 2 advantage. If you hit 2 before the enemy laners, then it's go time, as Maokai should be looking to root the enemy carry with W and Jhin follows with his. Oftentimes Maokai will need to burn flash to execute this play if the enemy is playing further back, but that's completely fine, as First Blood is well worth the summoner spell cooldown. If you can consistently get in the rhythm of leading with Maokai W and following with Jhin root, then your pick power throughout the game will be of extreme value. At level 6, Maokai's entire chain CC combo can allow Jhin to easily line up every ultimate shot and take out a squishy. What makes this duo so lethal is the fact Jhin can be so far behind Maokai, but due to his long range, you can find kills from a distance no other duo is capable of pulling off. Another extremely potent pick synergy with burst potential strong enough to 100-0 a squishy with 1 CC hit is Caitlyn and Lux. The Caitlyn Morgana lane has very similar synergy, but we like Lux better due to her overall power level in the current meta. Lux's long-range burst is also much more lethal at level 6, and oftentimes all you'll need Caitlyn to do is throw in one auto attack or channel ult to finish off kills. The true power in this synergy lies in the ability for Caitlyn to place down a guaranteed trap after Lux bind lands. The win condition is as straightforward as that. Lux hits a Q, Kate follows with W, and the enemy should be enjoying a gray screen before Kate trap even has time to expire. Your pushing power is elite with this duo, so use that to your advantage. You can deny the enemy ADC a ton of CS under tower and have the ability to be first on rotations. Pay attention to where your jungler is playing, and if they're looking to invade bot side jungle, be ready to back them up. We've covered a bunch of aggro bot lane duos now, but the king of them all is none other than Draven and Blitz. This is the ultimate synergy if you want to be up in the enemy's face and playing hyper aggressive. Level 2 is monstrous with this duo, as Blitz can look to flash in, hit knock up with E, and then follow with Q to guarantee hook lands. In order for this play to succeed, you need an ADC with strong follow-up damage, and there's no better than Draven in that regard. With 2 axes spinning, you will have plenty of burst to follow up and grab yourself an early first blood. Not just at level 2, but throughout the entire game, Draven has the power to follow up on Blitz hooks better than most ADCs. It can be so frustrating when playing Blitz if you land that hook, but your teammates just don't have the burst to take them out before they flash away. You'll never have to worry about this when playing with Draven, as his Q and ultimate will pop every squishy Blitz grabs in an instant. This next synergy is the most off-meta that we will feature in our top 10, as it consists of Swain as the carry and Trundle the support. You really have to experience this combo in-game to get a feel for how broken it really is. To break it down, Swain E is a very strong pick tool, but can be difficult to land on its own. Trundle E is a long-range slow that is effortless to land, which then makes it extremely easy for Swain to follow with his E for the guaranteed hit. Trundle throws down his E, Swain follows with his, and you rinse and repeat this combo to rack up multiple kills throughout the laning phase. With a couple items, you have no problem at all 2v5ing team fights, as both champions get super tanky, while Swain can output strong, consistent damage. Swain Trundle is by far the easiest to execute duo with a very high reward, so if you want to pick something up and start winning right away, then look no further. Our next combo is one of the best skirmishing duos out there, being Jinx paired up with Braum. Earlier in Season 11, Jinx Chompers were buffed so that the arm time was reduced from 0.7 to 0.5 seconds. This made the synergy between Braum passive and Jinx Chompers extremely deadly. At level 2, Braum can jump in to apply a stack of concussive blows, while Jinx follows with autos to proc the stun. As soon as Braum's stun procs, Jinx throws down her Chompers to guarantee the root for a lethal chain CC synergy. Fighting for early crab and running into 3v3 situations is where the combo thrives due to how simple it is to lock down a target for multiple seconds. Being up close and aggressive isn't the only strength to the duo though, as Braum can provide Jinx with amazing peel power. One of Jinx's core weaknesses is the fact she lacks a gap closer, so with Braum's shield and passive, it helps Jinx kite around and stay safe in fights. This is definitely one of the most versatile combos in the top 10, as you have a great mix of offensive and defensive components to work with. Majority of the synergies we've covered thus far have been strong laning duos, so let's flip the switch over to a heavy late game focused combo. Twitch and Lulu complement each other so well and have serious carry power with a couple items. Twitch has no problem at all dishing out loads of damage in teamfights, his issues lie in staying alive long enough to do so. As an ADC with no gap closer, Lulu does a superb job at covering up that weakness with her kit full of utility. The speed boost, shield, and health buff do an amazing job at allowing Twitch to excel and unleash his true potential. Win conditions for Twitch and Lulu are as follows. The main goal is to go even in lane, however, don't be afraid to strike for some cheesy plays. If you notice the enemy ADC farming alone, Twitch can go stealth, Lulu throws W and E on him, and you can pick up some really free kills by surprising the opponent. Look to execute on this throughout the mid-game especially. Sit in Fog of War, and when an enemy squishy overextends, Twitch can be ready to stealth in for the pick. As long as Lulu does a good job at protecting Twitch in teamfights, you should have no problem at all duo winning games with this combo. One of the most destructive bot lane duos that has some of the best 2v3 potential is Samira with Nautilus. Samira dominates when paired with champions who can lock the enemy down for an extended period of time, and in that regard, Nautilus fits in perfectly. Level 2 has great all-in potential, but 6 is where it gets extra spicy. Not full combo can CC the opponent for multiple seconds, allowing Samira to charge up her passive and rain down with ult. All Nautilus has to do is point and click his R on the enemy, and you should have no issue picking up kill after kill. Don't be afraid at turning on a 2v3, as Samira just needs some easy passive stacks on a CC target in order to 1v3 the rest of the fight. For the 10th and final combo, it's a mage bot lane duo consisting of Ziggs and Morgana. As a skill shot reliant champion with strong burst potential, Ziggs loves a support with strong pick power and CC lockdown. Morgana Bind's landing are guaranteed kills at level 6. With Morgana W and Ziggs AoE spells, you have amazing shove power to rack up on tower plate gold. Thanks to Morgana Black Shield, it's very difficult for the enemy support to go aggressive, which allows Ziggs to pressure safely. As long as Morgana Bind can land at a consistent rate, you'll be snagging a plethora of kills throughout the game. Really focus on your objective control once you obtain an early lead. Picks with Morgana Bind from Fog of War can unlock massive advantages for your team. With Ziggs' long-range follow-up, it's very easy to punish a squishy target for walking into a choke point alone. Alright guys, before we wrap this up, let's tell you a little more about Skill Capped. So, we offer a 5-division rank up guarantee, and think that's a pretty crazy thing to offer. It's like a gym membership guaranteeing you'll get ripped. Your local gym would go bust if they offered that, right? Not us. We've offered this for years because our service really does work. It works so well, in fact, that we're able to produce by far the largest catalog of premium league guides on the internet. We add over 20 videos a week with over 1,600 guides curated into over 100 courses no one can compare. We've also sent Challenger players into ELO Hell 714 times and counting, where they commentate how to carry live. They also respond to all questions asked. Sign up today for as little as $4.99 a month if you are serious about improving. So there you have it, guys, the 10 most broken bot lane combos to abuse for Season 12. If there are any other worthy duos you think we missed, be sure to let us know in the comments below. And with that said, thanks so much for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.